Tonight on News Center 5, a cloud of thick smoke hangs over a section of London tonight, where angry crowds of black youths rampage, looting, throwing gas bombs, and battling with police. Also tonight, Gloria is gone, but the problems the hurricane left for the eastern seaboard are not. We'll have a report.
Now, Chris May, Susan Davies, and Mark Cooper on sports. This is News Center 5.
Good evening. Susan is on assignment tonight. Scores of fires set today by roving gangs of youths in London's racially mixed Brixton district are continuing to burn into the night. The violence that's injured 36 people was sparked by the accidental police shooting of a black woman. Mike McKay of the BBC has this report.
This was the corner of Brixton Road and Loughborough Road 5 hours after trouble began outside the local police station. Petrol bombs rained down as riot squad police held the line behind their shields. Similar scenes were occurring all round Brixton as the disturbances spread in all directions from the Brixton police station. Fire and ambulance services trying to enter the area found many streets blocked off. At the corner of Cold Harbour Lane, a 4-storey building collapsed after being set alight by petrol bombs. The top 3 stories were flats over a furniture shop, but they were thought to be unoccupied. By this time, hundreds of firemen and scores of fire engines were dealing with burning buildings, mostly leaving blazing cars simply to burn themselves out. Throughout the night, dozens of cars were taken from their owners and turned into blazing barricades. Hundreds of shops within half a mile of Brixton Police Station were looted and wrecked.
In other news, several candidates for the Onondaga County Legislature, the Syracuse Common Council, and Syracuse Board of Education today picked up endorsements as the Veterans Party officially announced its list of candidates for November's election. For the past 7 years, the Veterans Party has been endorsing candidates, many of whom are veterans. Today, they included Nicholas Pirro, Terry Pickard, and David Holohan for the county legislature. John DeFrancisco, Edward Nowakowski, and Armand Magnarelli for the Common Council. Party officials say it is important that candidates endorsed by the Veterans Party have an understanding of the problems faced by vets.
In the second, it doesn't matter that they're Democrat or Republican. We're nonpartisan. We're looking for good people. That's our purpose.
The Veterans Party has not yet endorsed a candidate for Syracuse mayor. Officials say that endorsement will be made next week. 2 teenage boys from Cortland suffered serious injuries in a one-car accident early this morning along West State Road in Virgil. Transferred to Syracuse hospitals were John Schutz and Sean Platt, both age 16. Police say Schutz was driving the car that struck 2 houses and a tree. Charges may be placed against the teen. Well, the 4th president of Upstate Medical Center was formally installed last night. Kay Newman reports Dr. John Bernard Henry says this is an exciting time in medical history, as well as one filled with controversy.
The 358-bed facility is in for some changes. That's according to its new president. Henry says he's concerned about the overall health care picture, and that includes the future. The new president says by the turn of the century, 20% of the population will be over 65, and the healthcare industry must adjust their way of thinking.
We have tremendous changes in reimbursement, all kinds of efforts to contain the cost of medical care. And I think this will be a challenge to operate in a very effective, cost-efficient manner.
Technology has made it possible to extend a person's life, and Henry says at the same time making the procedures very expensive for not only the patients, but the doctors.
I'm cautiously optimistic that the legislature, in its wisdom, will resolve the problem. However, I'm very concerned that should it not, and that there be continuing difficulty for physicians to secure malpractice insurance, to have adequate protection, let alone be able to pay for it, that this may alter the mode of practice by some specialists, if not all.
Kay Newman, News Center 5.
Well, the first half of this week was spent recovering from one natural disaster, and the second half we prepared for another. Susan Davies has the week in review.
Monday was spent searching for earthquake survivors. Mexican officials say 7,000 people are either dead or missing, another 300,000 homeless. Canastota teachers took their gripes to the school board on Tuesday. Carrying signs and articulating their frustrations, the teachers say it's time to settle their 3-month contract dispute. Also on Tuesday, the chairman of the state's Correction Commission told the Syracuse Press the number of inmates contracting AIDS is growing. William McMahon says criminal justice officials should link up with the state-funded AIDS Institute for information about the deadly disease. As money poured southward for earthquake victims, the East braced itself for Hurricane Gloria on Wednesday. Islands off the coast of North Carolina were evacuated. People in Atlantic City were put on hurricane alert. Also on Wednesday, the news that General Electric will shut down up to 4 weeks come December. 800 workers will be affected. North Carolina prepared for Gloria on Thursday. 20,000 people were evacuated, classes were canceled, and windows boarded up as the East Coast prepared for the worst. The hurricane hit Long Island on Friday. There was damage, but little in the way of injuries. Officials breathed a sigh of relief as Gloria moved to the north, slowly dying along the way. Here in Syracuse, air travel was hampered, and close to 2 inches of rain soaked the area, thanks to Gloria. And that's the Week in Review.
Ahead tonight, a sunny Sunday in the 5cast, and Sports Plus coming up at 11:15 with SU highlights. First, though, tonight's lottery numbers. The daily number is 324. Tonight's win 43894. Now the Lotto 48 digits: 8, 38, 42, 33, 4, and 13. Tonight's supplementary number is 29. We'll be right back.
According to legend, little folk know Hills is where the toys are. Lots of toys every day. Best of all, Hills Layaway. 10% down plus $1 more. Lays away any toy in the store. Hundreds of toys. Express layaway too. So layaway's even easier for you. Remember Hills Toy Layaway. One reason they're different and why they say Hills is where the toys are.
Remember the last time you were really hungry and all you had was 99 cents? Well, now for 99 cents, you can get not 1, but 2 all-beef patties. But wait, you also get our special sauce, lettuce, cheese. Now how much would you pay? Don't answer yet. We'll also throw in pickles, onions, and a sesame seed bun. Yes, that's right. It's the one and only McDonald's Big Mac, now for only 99 cents. Yes, 99 cents. Isn't that amazing?
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
Isn't that amazing?
I never know what to buy.
Oh, really? I just asked Kenneth.
Kenneth?
Kenneth, is it all right for me to take this with my prescription medicine?
Let's ask AccuPhase.
AccuPhase knows me personally.
That's A-okay, Mrs. Gray. By the way, better not drive while you're taking this.
Don't worry. I'll have Ricardo pick me up.
Ricardo?
AccuPhase, just one more reason Phase is not your average drugstore.
Obviously.
To John Kaiser, who had 6 grand openings in 3 days, Republic Airlines awards the comforts of perks.
He's earned them.
To Gary McKee, who had to laugh at the same joke 6 times, Republic awards the executive suite perk.
You've earned it.
And to Nell McCarran, who had to dress for success in 6 cities, Republic awards a free trip after only 20,000 miles.
I've earned it.
We make you feel